Hey everybody. Um, yeah, it's been a while. Probably didn't leave on the greatest note, but at least I can pick up on a better note. Um, no longer homeless. Got a small, you know, room that I'm sharing with a guy that I work with. Got a bed, got air conditioning. I turn it on, but it's loud as hell. So forgive me for being all fat and sweaty. But yeah, um, life's picking up a little bit. And I know it doesn't mean a lot to a lot of people, but to those people that did give me, words of encouragement when I was going through the roughest time of my life, I really appreciate you. It meant everything. And again, I know it probably won't reach many years, but for those people, you know, yeah, I've been making improvements and piecing my life back together, and I couldn't have done it. I wouldn't have done it if you know nobody. I mean, if I'm to be honest, I recorded those videos kind of anticipating that I wasn't going to make it. That I'd succumb to my depression, my situation, that in one way or another I was recording my final thoughts, you know, trying to leave some record of myself before I was just not here tomorrow. That's, I don't know, keep pushing, keep moving forward. But I also recognize that, like, I wouldn't have been able to if it wasn't for some of you out there that just extended a little bit of humanity to somebody that you don't know. And, I'm obviously no Brad Pitt, no super handsome guy, nobody, TikTok fame worthy. I'm just some dude that, especially back then, you saw me walking down the road towards you, you'd genuinely avoid and probably be scared of, which, I mean, that's what we hope for when we build up that facade around ourselves. People like me that, just kind of a chronic loner, as, we'd rather you be afraid of us than, not and take advantage of us, which, it's misplaced suspicion of your fellow human being, but again, it kind of isn't, because they just, if you keep burning yourself on the stove, you eventually stop touching the stove. And it's the same with some people and other people, is you keep reaching out and you keep getting burned, so you just stop reaching out, and if anything, you put on a social oven mitt, you know, you start, I don't know, like I look at myself in this video, because I can see myself while I'm recording, and I don't know, I don't like what I look like. Just, I look angry all the time, even if I'm not. I look tired, I look disheveled, disappointed, miserable. Yeah, people see it and they tell me. The people who care about me, they tell me I look tired and sad. And yeah, I'm doing my best to just keep going. And yeah, wanted to thank all of you. And I don't know. Just encourage people, like, don't give up on that. You know, trying to lift people that, I know I'm kind of a lost cause, a money sink of human pity. I'm like, don't encourage him. He's just gonna always be. But I mean, if you can, you know, defend yourself. Don't let somebody take advantage of you, you know, in your sympathy or your empathy for them. But also don't lose that, you know, that spark in you that made you reach out to someone like me in the first place and just, you know, give me the encouragement to keep going. Because yeah, again, I'm no longer living in my car. You know, I got a pretty solid roommate. He's a nice guy. You know, no craziness. I have a bed, and you know, I can wash my clothes every night without a fistful of quarters, and I can sleep without wondering if some crackhead's gonna shatter my window and try and carjack me. You know, don't lose that. You know, that human empathy. It does mean a lot to the right people. It means a lot. You know, somebody like me. Yeah, again, don't fall for that. You know, guys, I need you to get on Venmo or you know Patreon. I need you to support me. Like I'm out here struggling every day. It's like no. If that's where your life's at, like pick yourself up. I did it. And I'll admit, there's a lot of stupid choices that I made, and I continue to make, and I have to work through those. I have to pull myself out of them, and I can't just internet beg and, you know, use other people's charity and sympathy, empathy as a crutch for myself to never improve. But it is also my duty to let those people know, the people that did reach out, that did show empathy, that, you know, didn't just tell me, you know, you're a useless ass and, you know, it's better that you're thrown in a bin and forgotten. Like, there was a few of those people in which it was hilarious. And just, like, talk about punching down. Good lord. Like, I hope you feel better. Because any normal person would feel like absolute dog shit doing that to another human being, but hey, whatever. Even bringing it up and talking about it is just more fuel for those kind of people that, you know, just they don't deserve. Like, if anything, you know, it's divine justice that they end up just like me. That's, you know, that's probably why I ended up like I did. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I wouldn't say I was ever, you know, a terrible person, but I was never a great person either. And yeah, I'd do shit like that when I was younger, just, you know, mock people and make fun of them. But it's because I had no idea what they're actually going through and what took them to that place. So now that I've been there, like, don't make that mistake anymore. 'Cause, yeah, it's a terrible and dark place to be as a human being. And yeah, the only thing that can pull you out of that is other people. Other people with sympathy and empathy and even just a few kind words when somebody's at their absolute lowest is enough to keep them from falling deeper into that endless maw of depravity and despair. And so yeah, that's why I wanted to post a, you know, little follow-up video You know, nothing serious. Just, I don't know. I feel like you deserve that. To know that, you know, you didn't have to reach out. You didn't have to watch any of my videos. You didn't have to show me any empathy. But you did. And my life is slowly getting a little bit better each day. And I mean, my God, that's all it took. Is, you know, just a couple of people tell me to keep going, that they believed in me, that, you know, I don't seem like a terrible person that deserves to live in just an endless misery until I decide to, you know, wind up on the news for all the wrong reasons. Like, you deserve to hear that your kindness really does mean the whole world to someone like me. I mean, I love you guys. And I don't know. I feel like the only way I can pay back is to just let you know that. So, thank you. And yeah, don't lose that. 'Cause you never know. I mean, just a few kind words could mean everything to someone.